I did a lot of charitable material for the Ad Council and for the advertising agencies. The Boy Scouts of America series was for BBD&O. I remember that now, I recall that. I did a whole series for Boy Scouts of America. Yes, foot cone and belting. I did all the Air France. I did loads of posters, 24-sheet posters and truck posters, subway posters for Air France. As a matter of fact, the art director, I still remember his name. His name was Marty Stevens. After Foot Cone and Belting, he went over to Revlon. Then I did Lufthansa for Darcy, when Darcy was still in business. That was an advertising agency. There's a whole, ran through about 12 or 24 full-page ads that ran in all national magazines for about a year or two. Green Giant was the most enjoyable project I worked at. It was I had the most fun with it because nobody inhibited me in what I did and what I tried to do and how I did it. Johnson & Johnson had called me in, this was back in the early 70s, to develop in-store posters and for Band-Aids. And these were because they were targeted towards children. People, kids would cut their fingers or scratch themselves, and these Band-Aids were consumer friendly. I mean, the kids loved to put them on whether they cut themselves or not. So the image that we were trying to project was kids doing things where they would want to put a Band-Aid on and have fun doing it. It was a fun thing. It wasn't something that was serious, that because it was dangerous. It became part of a lifestyle, and all those posters all took medals. They were all great. I must have done, I don't know, 15, 20 of them. Well, I worked for both, for General Motors, for at that time Chrysler. I worked...
Chevrolet? You have Chevrolet admin here?
I have Chevrolet. As a matter of fact, I worked on some of their new cars, which they were test marketing and never really hit the market, but we did a campaign to go along with each of the new cars that they would test market in certain areas, and that was with General Motors, Campbell-Ewald in Detroit. And I would go out there for a couple of days, work with their agency and General Motors, and the same with Austin Purina, and I would go to Bank of America, which I did, and I'd go out to California. Went on for years, a couple of days a week. I would go work, talking with them, conferencing, going over layouts. Again, it goes back to where I would come up with the ideas, so it meant my having to be with the creative people that be at the time. Love and imagination is really what went into every one of my paintings at the time.